could save your life. Imagine a world without power, where grocery shelves are empty and silence fills the streets. What would you do? The answer might be closer than you think, right in your own backyard. Welcome to Greenhouse. Today, we're not just talking about gardening. We're talking about survival. We'll explore the life-saving plants hidden in plain sight, transforming your ordinary garden into a powerful emergency resource. This isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. It's about knowing that when crisis hits, nature provides. Let us start with one of the most common weeds you'll find everywhere, the dandelion. You probably see it as a nuisance, but in a crisis, it's a nutritional powerhouse. The entire plant is edible. Bright yellow flowers can be eaten raw in salads or fried into fritters. The leaves, especially when young and tender, are packed with vitamins A, C, and K. They can be a bit bitter, so boiling them for a minute or two helps. The most valuable part, the root. You can roast it, grind it, and brew it into a coffee-like drink. It's a true multi-tool of the plant world, safely identified by its single, hollow stem and deeply toothed leaves. But remember, only forage from areas you know are free from pesticides. Now, from a common weed to a familiar backyard friend, the next plant is one you likely already have and might be underestimating. That plant is mint. Whether it's peppermint or spearmint, its square stem and distinctively fresh smell are easy identifiers. Mint is a fantastic first aid plant. A few crushed leaves can be applied to insect bites or minor skin irritations to provide a cooling, soothing effect if you're feeling nauseous or have an upset stomach. Chewing on a fresh leaf or brewing a simple tea can bring immense relief. Just steep a handful of leaves in hot water for a few minutes. It's also a great morale booster. That fresh scent can calm nerves in a stressful situation. Mint spreads aggressively, so you'll often find large patches of it. This abundance makes it a reliable resource. But while mint is calming, the next plant is all about raw energy and sustenance, and it's one you'll be incredibly grateful for. We're talking about the humble potato. If you have space for a small garden, potatoes are one of the most calorie-dense and easy-to-grow crops. You don't even need seeds. A single store-bought potato with eyes or sprouts can be cut up and planted. Each piece will grow into a new plant, yielding a whole new batch of potatoes. Once harvested, they store for months in a cool, dark, dry place. For immediate use, they are incredibly versatile, boiled, roasted, or mashed. They provide the essential carbohydrates needed to keep your energy levels up during a physically demanding crisis. Word of caution, never eat potatoes that have turned green. The green parts contain solanine, a toxin that can make you very sick. Always peel away any green skin and sprouts before cooking. Next up is a plant known for its soothing and healing properties, plantain. Not the banana-like fruit, but the broadleaf weed that grows in lawns and sidewalk cracks all over the world. You'll recognize it by its low-lying reset of oval leaves with prominent parallel veins. Plantain is nature's bandage. If you get a cut, scrape, or insect bite, chew a clean leaf into a pulp and apply it directly to the wound. This is called a poultice. It helps stop minor bleeding, soothes pain, and has natural antibacterial properties that can help prevent infection. The young leaves are also edible and can be eaten raw in a salad or boiled like spinach. It's an incredible first aid kit and food source all in one unassuming plant. But the next plant we'll discuss is perhaps the most overlooked and in a survival situation the most powerful. It's the pine tree. Almost every part of a pine tree can be used. The needles are one of the best sources of vitamin C you can find, far more than lemons or oranges. Simply gather a handful of fresh green needles, chop them up, and steep them in hot, but not boiling water for about 10 minutes to make a potent, refreshing tea. This is crucial for staving off illness when your immune system is stressed. The inner bark of many pine species is also edible and can be a source of calories in a dire situation. You can fry it until it's crispy like a chip, or dry it and grind it into a flour to thicken soups. Pine resin, the sticky sap, is a natural antiseptic and can be applied to wounds to seal them from infection. It's also an excellent fire starter. With food, medicine, and fire-making capabilities, the pine tree is a true survivalist friend. So what do you do when your immediate supplies run out? You start planning ahead. Even a small space can become an emergency garden. Use containers, buckets, or even old bags. Focus on calorie-dense, easy-to-store crops like potatoes, beans, and squash. Learn simple preservation methods. You can dry herbs like mint by hanging them in bundles. You can Sun-dried slices of apples or other fruits. Roots like potatoes and carrots can be stored in a root cellar or simply buried in a box of sand in a cool, dark place. Knowledge is your most valuable asset. This is about more than just knowing which plants to eat. It's about a shift in mindset. It's about seeing nature not as something to conquer, but as a partner in your resilience. It's about cultivating self-reliance and understanding that you are more capable than you think. The skills you learn today are the security you build for tomorrow. Don't wait for a crisis to learn. Start now. Walk around your yard, your park, your neighborhood. Start identifying these plants. Grow a small pot of mint on your windowsill. Thank you for joining us on Greenhouse. If you found this information valuable, please share it with your loved ones. Subscribe for more content that empowers you to be more prepared and self-sufficient. The more we all know, the stronger our communities will be. Remember, when everything else fails, your backyard could be your first and most important survival tool.